So, hello everybody. Today I record my process for doing an illustration for a contest with the Clip Studio Paint illustration contest for the beginning of 2026. The contest runs until January 5th. Today we are the 26th of December. And I've already been working on some sketches and character studies on paper, and now I did a little bit more. So you can see here is the draft, something I think is a good base. I had some line art going here and so on for the drawing, but after that I tried to frame the composition so that it's interesting. We see some stuff. Maybe I could cut a bit more here. So this way the final image will be closer to the character. Here I could cut a bit more, but I want to have some room. So we have here this focus. And here we have the characters. Here we have the wings, the sail, not the wing. And I thought to add some clouds to give some sense of wind. So I wanted to do something a little bit like moving clouds, something that give a sense of loftness, something. So I record this mainly in case they check if what I do is AI art. So this is a big problem nowadays. So we have to make sure that we have a proof of what we do. So of course I will have the proof with the Photoshop file with all the layers, but also I will double proof with this video, and this video can be another just content for the channel, for the myself drawing rather than the art book section. So I will post the video, of course, after the contest is closed, because there is AI and there is also thieves. I mean, I don't think my art is very known, so the risk is minimal. But you never know. There's many videos of some artists or YouTubers who get their art stolen and reused. So at least I try to. So the other thing I did is this layer. I started with this, so I'm happy with the poses. I try to, you can stand up and do the positioning yourself to have an idea of what the position is supposed to be. So I did some pose here, the cats. I also looked at some images of cat paws to see how many fingers they have and so on. And this is a cat I thought maybe I draw on the side of the ship, like very hungry, looking at the fishes. I don't know, maybe I will put it, maybe not. And here we have jumping like a brave fisherman who is ready to jump around with the strength of the wind pulling him. So I don't know. I think this one I want to put him because he's a cool character. Bring some variety to the poses of the fisherman. So this is I wanted to draw cats fishing first. So I look at uh, some Japanese fishing techniques and boats, and I got a picture about this particular type of boats and fishing method, which is called hobikisen, and it's a method that we can look at the boat. It has very big sail, like continue here, and the boat continue like this, and there is a stick here, and also I need to not forget here there is the stick here, and there is some lines of for the fishing net. They come from here, and another one further like this, and then the net, the fish is here. The sail is very dramatically tense like this, and there is the like this, it goes underwater, and here also it goes something like that, and then it it drags the fishing net. But because if the sail was not so big and so charged with the wind, the strength of here the net would pull down the boat. But because the wind and the big sail brings a balance, so the boat can remain stable. And so I look at some videos of this technique, and I look at some photos. They were from the Ibaraki prefecture in Japan, and I found it really I don't know, inspiring to see the way they fish. Well, now they do by team like that, but it's a method that if you use a smaller boat, a smaller sail, a smaller net, you can do alone, kind of. So it was a revolution in the fishing in Japan, because a fisherman could be his own boss. He didn't have to work for a boss and have a daily salary, instead of taking his money from his own fishing day. So now let's see. Either I'm gonna make this one bigger. I don't know exactly. Yeah, I can do it like that. So I want to fit on screen. I want to make it something like that, maybe. And here we go all the way to here. And when I will be done with something like that, I want to see if the image is, you see now I have the composition. I think it's not bad, but let me see. I want to have this I want to make it look like a little bit Studio Ghibli and a little bit traditional Japanese ukiyo-e, somewhere in between these two styles. Maybe a little bit of Ghibli style for the drawing and the coloring, but then maybe I will add a little bit of very mild, low opacity texture to give a little bit of a funny traditional Japanese paper look to the piece. So now we are okay. I think it's good. It's okay. We have the landscape in the background here. This is Tokyo because this lake as I don't forget, I forgot the name of the lake, but it's a lake in Ibaraki-ken near Chiba-ken, and there is two lakes towards the Pacific Ocean, and they are the second and third biggest lake after Lake Biwa, which is north of Iga, I think. Iga, Kyoto. No. North east of Tokyo, of Kyoto. Man, I mess up. But you can look it up. Hobikisen fishing boats and fishing method. So now I have the draft. So my draft is I will put it. It doesn't matter too much. I will lower the opacity, not that much. I don't know, I think the boat is too far away. Yeah, I think I will redo the drawing. It's a good exercise. So I will make a new layer, and from this I will modify. So my initial sketch basically is something like that, and it goes here, maybe a little bit deeper. I like to have this one, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fit everything I want. You see, I want to have characters that are big. So the boat, I kind of have an idea. We can look at it. Oh, I don't have the recording for the recording just work for Photoshop. So, well, I can bring up an image of it's in atelier, and this is first I thought also do a fishing boat from France, where I'm from, but it was about whales hunting. So I thought, well, I don't know, it's a little bit I mean, fishing is killing anyway, but the whale fishing is particularly like action-packed and violent. So let me see which one where we see the boat structure. So yeah, you won't see it because it's just capturing Photoshop. But let me get Uh, oh, hobikisen. Maybe this one. Just so you have a look. It's not the right kind of document. Maybe a web. It was because nowadays there is only like not just JPEG but also the format like WebP something. So you see here my I can keep it here actually. I can keep it here, so the body will be pretty big. They have pretty big yeah, like this. And the second wing, they are very nice wings, the seagulls. So maybe a little bit longer here. So I'm still kind of working on the final composition as I go. But as I say in my videos on storyboards, composition comes first. So I want to walk the talk and live by the speed, by the preaching. So I'm gonna try to make a nice composition, look at it, be sure about my composition, and before I go to the finishing inking or whatever, even finishing the so the boats are a little bit they have a I look at the maybe it's no, I think it's flat in the back, and they have the stick like this, and they also have the gouvernail in French, the thing to row the boat. Maybe we can have a character, or maybe not, because they're all working for the sale. I don't think they can afford. But maybe someone needs to keep the boat stable with the tail. So maybe we can actually put one guy looking at the boat. Is here. His hand are holding the stick. I want to make sure you won't see it, but I'm gonna look at some pictures because I want to make sure that I have the right information to draw the boat properly. So I will get the videos are really good too, because on the video they come closer to So this is more like this. It's a vertical thing. It's not like that. Maybe it can move around, but it's like this. So the guy would be here and holding here and here, and he would look at the guys working and checking the balance of the boat. So is the guy the most in the background, and here there is a so we have the I wanted to make one guy in the front here and then another guy here, and then the guys get smaller and smaller. So like I try to make the scale to have the size of the characters. Just to have an idea later on when I draw the characters about what size they will have. And the end of the boat, so the middle of the boat maybe around here. So the sail will be, so I want to a little bit like this. How much? If it's like that, a little bit, just a little bit, not too much, just a little bit like this. Okay, and then we can put the pole. I think it's a bamboo when I look at the a little bit smaller. Oh shit, I don't like when it does that. I have quite some time before the deadline is there, about 9, 10 days, 10 days I think. So 10 days more than enough. So this is here, and want to make it yeah, about here. So this goes behind. A little bit bigger because it has to hold and then I want to make it the first area of the, it will be something like, let me check the wing, how wide compared to the length of the boat, how wide is it? So Okay, I'm gonna open it with the Photoshop so you can see. So normally you can see the image. So we have it's not very high quality photo, but so you see we have different. This one is a light blue, white, something, maybe white, but there are other colors, so it's good to know. But I think white is nice for the sense of like a freedom and like nature. So we have the strings that makes the design of the sails, and it curves a little bit at the end, and it goes attached to the poles. So if it goes to up to the poles are here, so it should be, yeah, this is funky, like this, and very strong, almost, yeah, almost like that, like a wave kind of. And so the is, let me check. Well, they are already up at this point, and they are just sitting, so this is not interesting. So I want to make them at the beginning. Well, on the video you can find on YouTube, you see them unfolding the sail. So at first it's kind of dragging in the sea and slowly taking the wind. So we can make this feeling of unfolding like this, and then here the wind has already caught up, and here we have the kind of something like that, and I want to make it very yeah, like that. So for the draft, what I want is to not worry about the lines. I want to just feel free and happy to express what I want to portray, like the wind and the strength of the wind. So this is good to feel relaxed, and here we can have not too regular. Maybe if it's too regular it will be a little bit boring. So we have some different this one go here, and this one, yeah, this one more dramatic, like this. So we can erase this one. See, if it's too similar. It will lack real life, so we try to break the, because the cell is not stretched yet, so it unfolds a little bit differently here and there, but at the top, yeah, it will be tense because that's where the wind just pushes in inside the sail. So here like this, and here, and then I want to draw the fisherman with the, yeah, like that, so it's more open. Like this, it's kind of a wave, kind of. And here we have folds, and they will be working on undo the fold. Maybe I will make it a little bit smaller on the top. I want to have some sky. I want to have some sky. So a little bit more tense. Like this. A little bit, but not too much. So we get some sky. I think here I need to do two. Because the cells are supposed to become smaller after a while also, with the perspective. So maybe here too also. Here, yeah, it's better like this. Yeah, this one, and this one, and here. Let me look at it here. So it's like bamboo pole and another bamboo. Here there is the pulley in French, like you pull it and then the sail will go up. And they are connected also here. You see some vertical, they pull this way and they pull this way, and they are connected here. It's a kind of a messy messy looking system, but apparently it's really cool. So okay, so I think we are good for this. The city, we can leave it like that in the background. It's not too important. I want to nail the main subject. Here we can have some, still the fish is jumping, trying to escape the net. that start to do its job at the bottom. I look at Ponyo again yesterday. I thought this is a good. It was Christmas Eve. No, Christmas. Yesterday, Christmas. And so I look at the Ponyo, both for the art style, not to do exactly the same, but I want to get the fresh colors, the fresh pastel color style. And just the feeling of the sea, of the, so we get more birds here. We have this one, is should be pretty bigger. They are always like screaming, these birds. They are pretty big. I live not too far from the sea, so I see them. Maybe a little one, when they are young, they always cry for their mom to give them food. They are big, but they are a little bit clumsy. They don't know how to do everything yet. So here we are. Now we do the bamboo, and there is also the here is more simple. So we have this system is go a little bit behind like this, and maybe come here like this, and it's pinned down with a pole, something to keep it from moving, with a knot, famous sailing knots. So here we have the bamboo. It has a, so this is the, I put this so I remember it's not a bamboo knot, but it's the rope holding the sail to the mat, le mât, the something. And then I will be working on drawing the cats. So this is, maybe I make them, maybe this one a little bit smaller like this, you know, like cute. We make them cute, so they are a little bit smaller. Just to have an idea. And here is very, yeah, smaller. They are cats, like cute cats. So it's cute, more cute. The cute power. And then the wind. So we have here also strong something like that. And here we have one. And here this one coming here, join together and going, and we have another one coming here, and here we have from the mat on the back pole. Okay, so I got the idea where my characters, their size, not exactly, it won't be exactly like that, but I just need to have the size for the scale, because the boat is, like she's pretty big, so the mat is not very high, so it means they are still working on raising the mat. So maybe we have one guy is pulling here, and we have his face looking up. To pull so he's pulling up the mat. And here they could be working on they are unfolding the sail. And I want to give them some traditional Japanese craftsman tools. So we have this guy could have also one head band, and here this guy also unfolding. Bigger head, cute. And here this guy is looking up. It will look better. This is just brainstorming. Hopefully it will look better. So we have some more birds that want to come. They are greedy. They see the opportunity, so a few birds come. One is already up there looking down. Maybe more open, because these birds, they really catch the wind, like also like sails. Okay, I stop recording here. I need to do some stuff, and I will do another recording for the continuation. And if you watched, thank you for watching. Hope it's a little bit instructive in some ways, and see you around.